I'll be dang.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 31. I think you got it right in there, Daryl. Right the last second
Yup.
of the intro before I started. Welcome. This is episode 31 of Rapid and Scheduled Discussions. We're almost dead. All right, and I just realized when I turn 24, I'll be as close to being 30 as I am to being 18, and it kind of made me sad.
I'm like,
I realized that, and I'm like,
You kids.
damn it. That was just my thought. Just, damn it. Oh, by the way, Daryl Sausse on the bottom, by the way, my host as well.
Hey everyone, I'm Daryl, and joining us tonight, old friend of the show.
Kind of a boss.
Wayward's got us beat. I'm sorry, I just happened to glance at chat. Joining us tonight, friend of the show, and helping us out to cover all of the launches going on this week in Florida and around the world is Zac Hall. Welcome back.
Hey everybody, thank you.
I forgot to add a clap track. I'm sorry, but there we go. He also brought his guitar with us.
You did?
Yeah.
Show off the guitar there, Zach.
This is a late night show, so here we go.
You're our
all the
band.
missing patches.
Daryl's my sidekick. It's perfect.
I'm sorry?
Side host.
Laughs and half centuries.
Co-hosts. Daryl's look of disappointment.
I mean, I'm a few days away. I'm like a month away from turning 30, and that causes so much retrospection that
You're officially old.
Like a few. Stop.
Welcome to my world.
I mean, like, I'll be honest. When you're in high school, one would be your you always thought like, man, I can't. When I'm 30, I'll figure this stuff out. You know,
Yeah.
Like I'll have my life figured out by 30, and then you.
I mean, I've got my life figured out. Like I'm that part is okay.
I mean, I thought my life would be figured out by now too, and it's a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
So,
Harry, you're hired. Both of you get off my lawn.
Nope. It's partly my lawn, so you can't do that. Sorry about that. We can kick Zach off, but we have to have it's a 50-50 vote. We need a full majority.
We like Zach, so
Yeah,
he
it's true.
stays.
You guys stay off my.
Plus, we still want to be part of Space Explorer, so we don't
Yes.
want to piss them off. So.
Stay off
Yes.
my Space Explorer lawn.
So coming up this week, we have 3 launches just here in the U.S. And about a half hour, 45 minutes before the show, word came out that
It
the
won't be
first one
tomorrow
of the
night.
week, NROL 44, is being pushed back one day
And
by customer request.
I've already been yelling about Julia not to talk about anything about launches being pushed back, so I can't say anything.
It came from ULA's Twitter, so
Well, basically, here's what happened: was the customer requested that it be moved back by a day, and we've determined that the customer is indeed Seth because he wants to come and set up a remote camera at the pad, and he has a meeting tomorrow that delays him from doing that. But with this delay, he can now have the full experience.
well, are you sure I'm not the customer? Because
Oh yeah, that's true.
I should be on the road right now, but I'm
He
dealing
lives
with
in
2 hurricanes.
Louisiana, and Louisiana likes hurricanes for some reason, and they went BOGO this year and got 2 of them. Well,
Man.
I've lived in Biloxi and Mississippi and Delray Beach for like 15 years, and I've never experienced a hurricane in my life.
really,
Yeah,
I
I'm
lived.
like
Wait, how many years again?
15.
I've lived in Florida for 3 years, and I've gone through, I think, 3.
Yeah, so I've been in Mississippi in those years, and there's plenty of like, it's going to be a hurricane, but I've never experienced, oh, this is actually what they're talking about. Yeah, it always veers left or right or is less powerful.
Hurricanes were way more fun in college because there were no responsibilities because your school canceled all classes. So it was like
Hurricanes are way more fun in New Orleans where it's just a drink.
You just
and
go down the Bourbon Street.
Hurricanes are
in Iowa.
fun until they get to category 2 or 3, which the next one is probably going to be. It's set to make landfall as a 2, possibly a 3, but far to the west of me. Now, I'll still feel the effects of it. I still need to determine how bad it's going to be here, if I do need to stick around here to take care of family. If not, I'm on the road tomorrow.
Which
By the way,
means
guys, that's my updated plan.
which means less toys for me to play with if he comes.
Yes,
That
because
means I get to hang out with my friend when he comes. Yay!
yay me.
But I want more toys to play with.
You just won all of my gear to play with.
Dude,
guess.
opening my trunk with all of Daryl's gear in it.
Oh no! Did Harry lose? Harry lost Pegasus. Daryl was Pegasus.
Probably going somewhere safer because of these storms.
That's true.
Okay, that makes sense.
I know where it's at. Harry knows where it's at. Thank you, Harry. But I don't know if we're at liberty to discuss it, so I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay. Well, great. I'm glad I brought that up.
Yeah.
Tell us, Daryl. Daryl, spill the beans.
I love socially distanced lunches.
Socially distant lunches?
Mm-hmm. You gotta catch up with chat.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my plan, but still first one on the docket coming out of Florida is our old friend, the Delta IV Heavy.
And it's the National Reconnaissance Office. What's the L?
Which
Laboratory.
Lab. Okay.
Yeah.
Lab. So.
Yep.
And we don't know what it is, but it's freaking huge. And
that's the nature of the NROL is that you don't know what it is, but it's something
we're thinking,
for intelligence.
In one of the discords we're in, we're guessing it's what's it, Orion spy satellite or audio something.
It's basically one of those things where whenever the NRO has to launch something on a Delta IV Heavy, I've seen things saying it's basically a Hubble pointed the wrong direction.
Yeah. Well, yeah, not the Orion. Orions have like the little like they unfurl like some massive. They're like the largest satellites in orbit.
That's an electronics intelligence satellite.
Yeah,
like a camera satellite.
The rocket that
I wish we all wish.
No, Harry, that was the last Starlink launch. So sorry about
that. the rocket, the ULA Delta IV Heavy. So my first time out at the Cape was in December, and it was in the building where it is right now then, because I think it arrived in like November of last year, and so it's just been standing out there, ready to go. Well, almost ready to go.
Taking in some sun.
Since then, with those 3 bottom boosters like exposed, and so
it's looking all beautiful with that little underglow orange.
Yeah.
Actually, something else weird that is supposedly going to happen. It was tweeted out earlier today by Tory Bruno himself. A projection mapped light show.
What?
Did y'all not see that?
No.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. Explain this to me.
Seth, go look for Tory Bruno's Twitter real fast.
Oh wait, I think USA Today had something on this.
Oh, we don't like USA Today. Don't bring them up.
Projection mapping.
I'm joking. You can bring up USA Today.
Come on.
So projection mapping is where you take a really strong projector, you set it up in such a way where it lines up to a certain structure that you're trying to project on, and then you just play some crazy videos on it that is animated to fit in with whatever structure you're projecting on.
I found it.
I found it. Go ahead and share it because the world needs to see this.
Yes, I would agree with that. Hold up.
And
it's been a while since I've done this live stream. Hold on.
And it's kind of weird that they're
entirely a week, but whatever.
It's weird that they're showing this off for a launch for a classified payload.
Well, they only have classified payloads left. So if they're gonna, I find it funny that they're doing this on a pad there's only going to be 2 more launches on.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's super. I mean, I'm not complaining.
Oh no, me neither.
I would like to see that. I mean, but wait.
Let the customer complain. We're not.
Yeah, I mean, and who's why? I mean, NRO. They don't care. I mean, they do care, but they don't care. Man, that's awesome, John. Oh my gosh.
What kind of role playing stuff are you watching in that other tab, Seth?
I forgot about that.
Oh.
No, DOJ. It's a GTA 5 cop role playing server.
Oh, okay.
I used to be a part of it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what's up with that. A little something coming soon, according to Tory Bruno. So hopefully in time for this launch, because who knows when the next one's going to be? I mean,
2 years.
Oh.
But
I'm going out to California for the next one. Hopefully they do this there too.
I think the one in California is next year, and the next one in the Cape is in 2 years.
Eesh.
Or maybe the next one's in 2 years. I mean, I'll be honest, it's going to get pushed back, and then I have money on it. Well, I don't have money on it, but I think I would be.
You are worse than the S word. You know that?
No, what do you mean I'm worse than the S word?
You
When
are
did my
worse
voice
than the
get so high?
You have been saying nonstop. Oh, this is gonna get pushed back. This is gonna get pushed
Shut
back.
up!
This is gonna get pushed
Yeah.
back.
Don't tell them that! Don't tell them that! I'm already in hot water with Julia.
You
don't
need to
tell
be in
them
hot water.
No,
Yes,
No.
you need to be hot. You need to be in hot water.
I'm already.
So-
No, stop it! Stop! No.
Somebody tell Julia.
Stop it. No, stop! Stop.
That what happened today is Seth's fault.
She already blamed me. That's what she messaged me when the email came out. This was all on you, bud. I'm like, oh,
Bad
thanks.
juju.
Thanks, Julia.
Bad juju.
I appreciate it.
And the whole day today where the
Stop it! Stop talking about it.
the 6-time flown Falcon 9 first stage is still standing because you're trying to have it delayed until you get to town. Like, you're just calling in favors left and right.
I'm calling in upper level winds to come in tomorrow, so they don't. Well, not upper level winds, but I want low level winds to come in tomorrow, so they don't. Stop it, Daryl! Don't leave me that look.
Can you explain why you're in hot water with Julia?
Because I was telling her.
Wayward wants to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I was telling her that I asked her where do I place bets for how many early morning launch attempts we'll have this week.
You place them in private on your own to yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, without apparently not telling anyone, and she said, "You don't talk about that." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean it." And then
Well,
she missed, so
the great poet Stewie Griffin once said, "No, what did you learn?"
I learned that if I want to criticize a launch date, I'd keep it to myself.
So you
Yes.
guys have both seen Delta 4 Heavy's launch, right?
No.
No,
I'm
you
not.
haven't.
I have.
Okay,
I saw
so you
Promo
have.
Solar Probe. Yes.
Okay,
And
so that's 2 years ago.
Which will be
Oh,
which is going to be
so
exactly
that makes
the
it
same
even
as-
worse.
That was
makes
before
it
you
even
get.
worse.
That was
because
before you could
screwed it
legally
up.
drink. Yeah.
What? What did I screw up?
Yeah, what did you screw up?
What did I screw up? I'm so confused.
You screwed it up because you made it worse for people who haven't seen one yet.
Oh wow, yeah.
And I'm not talking about me because this actually works in my favor because now I have a chance to make it over to Florida in time to see it.
Okay, so
But for other people,
So stop it. Stop pointing at me.
Were you 21 yet when during Solar Probe, Parker Solar Probe?
Yes.
If you're 23 now, then you must have been because it just became just.
I'm trying to think. Like I think I was 21.
God, what a
Yeah.
baby.
You were
Was I?
21.
No. I think I'm. Yeah, something like that.
You're 23 now, and it was 2 years
Yeah.
ago.
Well,
That's like
my birthday's
couple
in
weeks
March.
ago.
God.
So,
Look
Yeah,
at
it was
that
a couple
little
weeks
baby
ago.
face. So I'm gonna reach through the camera and pinch. Look at that little baby face.
yeah, but I got to see a Delta Heavy, and you haven't, so suck it.
I saw the last Delta 4 medium and the one before that.
I didn't get to see the last Delta 4 medium. I'm kind of sad. I've seen plenty of Delta. I think I saw two. I've seen 2 Delta mediums. So.
I've seen Core Stage on the B2 test center.
Whatever. Okay, shut up. Take your little. I live near Stennis and just walk.
There's nothing little about it.
I live where it's made.
That's true. The core stage is absolutely ginormous. That's
Yeah.
valid. That's a valid
Yes.
point. Do you know how? Like, I always refer to this show. Like I compare this. Like I would like to be like the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, right? Daryl's my robot sidekick dude, and he. Trust, whenever you guys come back and eventually there's just a robot sitting in the second screen and there's no Daryl, that's why. My planets come true. But you know the ending? Wait, you ever watch the show, the ending where they, what have you learned on the show tonight, Greg? I feel like we need that now. End of the show. What did we learn tonight on the show? I shouldn't run my mouth about.
I had to open this bottle earlier.
Oh, by the way, yeah, Zach is whining and dining tonight. He is classy.
This is by myself in a hotel.
The COVID way. The COVID way.
So,
Safely, yes.
what's next this week? So
So
technically, the first launch worldwide, Rocket Lab is getting back into the swing of things. They have a launch coming up.
they're 11:05 on Wednesday. Yeah,
Yes.
11:05 Eastern time on Wednesday. So that would have been second, but now it's first because of the Delta 4 Heavy delay by a day.
Yeah.
Cool.
So good
What,
to
it's
see
about
that.
Falcon?
Everything seems like it's going good for them.
It's their return to flight since their 13th mission when they had a loss of vehicle, which included a loss of payload.
Yeah.
One customer being Canon.
Yeah, well,
And that hits all of us right here. All the
Oops.
photographers.
well, all Canon photographers. I'm sure.
Yeah.
There's a few I know out there. Julia, that would not. Be good.
Oh gosh, she needs to be in this. Her name's getting dropped everywhere.
I was going
to
to
pick these back up.
I actually talked about it. I was messaging her. I'm like, oh, we should just ask her to come. I'm like, there's already 3 of us now. It's too many. But now I feel bad. We should have. Julia, I love you.
We got a Nikon fan in the chat.
Yeah, I know.
I used to shoot with Sony before.
So many of my friends
met you guys.
So many. Yeah,
Sony.
So many of my friends.
No, I'm kidding. Sony's nice.
I've learned that shoot Nikon. Julia shoots Nikon. John and Crystal shoot Nikon. Then you have like John who shoots Nikon. Brady. I think Brady shoots Nikon. Like
look, Canon versus Nikon. We've said it before. Nikon is fine. Even Sony's are fine. But if you're coming with something out of left field, like a Panasonic or a Konica or something
just
like
get
that,
out.
yeah,
just
go.
Just
well,
go.
so yeah, I sold my Sony gear.
Unless it's a Hasselblad. If you come up with a Hasselblad, you should be frontal. Like, please, I'm not worthy. Like,
yeah, the brand that nobody can afford.
I so want one. So
right? Yeah, Sony's making all this interest hair. Exactly right.
I want a Hasselblad.
The reason that I don't care, but the reason that I'll invest in Canon going ahead is that can borrow you guys' gear.
Yes,
and we can borrow yours.
Interoperability.
Invest.
Yes.
Zach invest in the new in the R series. And then
I will. I'm definitely down for the R6. I don't know if I can
borrow it.
I don't think I can swing an R5.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. I get to borrow it first.
Yeah, you're in the hole. You're in the.
Yeah.
I
get to borrow it first.
I feel attacked right now. I feel absolutely attacked.
Polaroid into camera. There we go.
That's fun though. I'll give away with that one. That's fun.
Yes,
Polaroid Insta camera of us.
Yeah.
Doing stuff. Totally
I used to have a fisheye camera that was it was like a put film in it, fisheye camera.
I want to do that now. I so want to go out with just a Polaroid and just walk around, take pictures of people with Polaroids and give it to them.
Wait. While we're talking about that, I need to find out where my dad's old camera is. Excuse me one second.
Oh, here's my dad's old camera right here.
My dad had a Canon AE1 that he bought in Vietnam.
I don't know.
And I was just looking through the pictures the other day too.
I don't know where my dad got this camera, and I don't know how he used it because it doesn't have a little thing that twists the. I don't understand it. He just gave it to me. He goes, "You want a camera? Like it look nice right there," and it does look nice right
there. After Rocket Lab this week, we had a
SpaceX.
really. Yeah, have at it, Seth. I'll talk about the other two.
We have SpaceX's SciComm 1B for the Argentina Space Agency.
Yes. Which was scheduled for like March and it got delayed.
It was scheduled actually for late last year.
Okay, the most recent delay was in March because of COVID, because you couldn't travel from Argentina to the U.S. It was like super. This is why it has to be delayed.
Yeah, and then there was an opening where they could get in, and the people who got in could get in because the payload. I believe the payload was here, but the team wasn't. Like the actual people in it. They got in a few months ago, I think, and this will be the first Polo launch since 1960.
And that means that if you're in the state of Florida below Cape Canaveral, you can probably see it. From the east side?
I don't know. I'll be honest.
It's a weird launch. We'll just say that.
You're not going to be looking towards the flame. Which is when they launch north, and the people in like New York, whoever see it,
you see it pass. You see it after it's away from.
Yeah, you might see it. I don't know what you'll see. I'll be honest. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very hard. If it was later at night, it would be 100% you'll see it.
Oh, okay.
It's around
7
like, what,
PM.
7?
Yeah.
It'll be coming in like it'll be getting dark. I don't know if it'll be possible. I do have friends down here that will be watching though and looking for
it. Cool. Let us know what happens.
Hopefully they will wake up or remember.
Friends.
Yeah.
At 7?
Okay. Well, that's at the end of the workday here. So they take naps after work.
Someone messaged me from Argentina on Facebook, and I'm translating it now.
Stop talking about it. It's a spy satellite.
And,
Stop it.
Is it though?
No.
Is it though?
It's an Earth observation satellite, but it's for the space agency, not intelligence.
Not the military.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's someone from Argentina who wants to know if I'll be there. Yes.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
Well, we will.
That's luckily, hopefully, I'll be able to be in town for that one because right up
That
there
one's
on my
good.
list, right next to the Delta 4 Heavy, is getting pictures of an RTLS. So here's hoping.
If you're in Cuba, hide your cows from Harry. Yeah, I just learned about that from Seth.
Oh yes. If you're in Cuba and you're listening to this through some bootleg format of listening of that, I think I don't know. I've had a friend from Cuba. I don't know how it's. I don't know.
Because we're really popular on the bootlegs, let me tell you.
Yes, we are. Yes, we have those analytics.
It's all bootleg.
And
yeah.
we are pro bootleg over here.
The world is bootleg.
Yeah, no. The last time they launched a rocket polar, it was a Thor rocket, which is actually did a little bit of a harmony this week. That was what the Delta turned into. The Delta shares heritage from the Thor. Well, it used to. It doesn't anymore. Let's be honest. It's completely different. But the Delta, it was a Thor rocket. Booster landed in the Cuba and killed a cow.
Man,
So,
what's that show on? It was on NBC with the guy from Breaking Bad. And it was the Under the Dome or something like that. And the introduction to the show had like a cow getting split in half.
That is a weird show you're watching, my man.
I didn't watch it.
No idea.
Wait, that's sounding familiar.
Yeah, Under the Dome was the name of the show.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Oh.
And the DEA brother in law to.
I'm very torn for Zac Hall, where the viewed from. That conversation is never going to go anywhere, so I'm just going to segue away from
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's never going to finish it. You're never going to finish that sentence. I'm torn to where the view it from because for RTLSs, I've always gone to 528 because I've seen the two Delta.
Can you be
Falcon
more
Heavies.
specific about what 528 is? This is like so for me. So whenever you guys podcast and I'm listening, like I'm just screaming like, but be more specific because it's like all this shorthand and me.
You have a chat. You could have asked, but we'll be more specific for you. I apologize for the rude remark about chatting.
Ooh.
What? I have a car
trunk
and room in the back seat. Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. So 528 State Road 528.
Okay.
That is the road that you go towards. You probably drove on it today. You went towards the port.
Yes.
Yes, that is the road that goes into the port. It turns into Astronaut Boulevard. You also take the 401 to get the sands. You take 528 to 401, which takes you over the lot behind.
What's sands? What's sands?
Sand Space Center. You know the emails from the media person at the 45th that tells us where to meet up.
Close to where we were last time.
Yes.
Cool. Gotcha. I'm with you.
You know the place we went to last time for the last lunch we met up at? That place.
Yeah.
And I usually go 528. Okay, that is extremely loud.
What is?
Your guitar. I looked.
No, that's not me. That's Daryl. Definitely.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay.
That's that jambalaya coming back to say hi.
So I usually sit on the side of that road. You can just park on the side of that road. There's like kind of like beach area you can park.
People fishing.
People fish there.
Yeah.
Go pee in the bushes.
Yeah.
Or like I did, go pee on Seth's tire.
Hey, it's space, man. It's tradition. All right.
So I learned recently.
Yes. 401 stands will not be open. They've been closing that stuff down apparently for COVID. And sorry about that, guys. But we've also never known anything about that spot ever. We talk about all the time with SCLA, like people want to know about 401. We're just like, I don't know anything about 401 because we go there and we get shooed away by Air Force guards, and then other people go there and they get in, so we have no idea.
Okay, I'm gonna do a Steven impression. Kirk Center Riverside Park.
Kirk Park Riverside Park.
Kirk Park Riverside Park.
Kirk Park Riverside Park.
Rockets and razor blades.
Hey Harry.
It's the greatest.
Hey, okay, I was just reminiscing from Harry with.
So we're up to 3 launches so far.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
Yes.
Also, a tentative Starlink. Yay, another Starlink.
Hey, Starlink's important.
Are you offended by Starlink?
What are you, an astrophotographer?
No. Here's the thing with Starlink is like I get that like it's just a Starlink launch, but and I feel that too. But then I'm like come to launch and like you see all the coverage and everything, it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's a rocket launch.
It's still a rocket launch.
It's still a rocket launch.
But,
it still is.
For us photographers, it's the exact same launch every single time.
Yes.
The same trajectory.
Right. Yeah. I saw the Starlink launch where the engine failed, and at T-0, it was just a bunch of smoke, and then nothing happened.
Lift off.
Though the best parts about Starlinks is that
it was the last day that Kennedy was open.
Yeah.
The last thing about Starlinks have been that they get to push the boosters more there. So, we saw like the first was that 6th flight booster, right?
Yep.
The last one that's now sitting at the port still, which I want to see it. I've never seen a booster at the port, and I'm salty about it.
Seen 2. I've seen the worm one, and I've seen the super dark one.
The worm one. Yeah.
You know what, Seth? Quit your job and get on the road in the morning.
Stop. No, I can't. No, I can't. If I quit my job, I can't afford to go. I can't afford my.
You can afford to go. You just can't afford to come back.
No, I actually can't afford to come back because I have the car for that day. I just can't.
Do it.
I would have to then live somewhere.
Do it.
Stop it.
Do it.
Stop it.
Harry's never seen a booster. I mean, I hadn't seen a booster.
Well, Harry, you haven't seen a launch, so.
Harry sees other cool stuff in Australia.
Harry does get to. I mean, he gets to live in Australia. That's the first part. So.
It's a pretty like virus free.
Wayward. That is very true. Everyone does just move to space.
And you know what? With Harry being from Australia, he'll be like prepared for anything Florida can throw at him. He's good. He's
tough
as nails.
The only thing he has to deal with is the people, so the drivers.
Yep.
So that's the worst part.
I have a bunch of like from just music recommendations. Like you listen to one thing and like, there's another. A bunch of pop artists from Australia that I would like move there for.
Okay, didn't expect that.
Yeah, that came out of left field.
That's cool.
The wine guitar and Australian pop artists. It's just that's a good character you're building right there.
And as you listen to like Australian pop artists, like your music suggestions, they find more. And then you suddenly know about all the festivals
YouTube.
and the
It's like I watch one thing about like the giant squid, and all of a sudden YouTube's like, you want to watch all the stuff about the giant squid? Here's a 3-hour documentary on it. No one wants to watch a 3-hour documentary on the giant squid.
And then you watch it. And
then I fall asleep to it, and I wake up during a really weird part in the middle of the night, and then I have nightmares. So it's just great.
So after that Starlink, we've got a Soyuz launch as well.
You going to that?
Sure.
Yeah.
You can just walk up to those, right?
I'm sure.
Yes, you can.
Actually, that's not that
yeah,
far off.
you get like stupid close to those. That's Russia for you. They do not care.
Florida. Yeah, Florida. Harry says Florida is the Australia of the world. Sorry, the U.S. Florida. Yeah, Australia is the Florida of the world. I think. Like those go both hand in hand. Just all the weird people and all the crazy stuff happens in Australia, and then same thing you guys. All the weird and crazy thing happens.
I have a crush on the Prime Minister of New Zealand.
You have a question for him?
No, I have a crush on her.
Yeah.
Oh.
You ever seen her?
I didn't know it was a girl. I thought it was a dude. My bad. All right.
Well, that's what's wrong with the world.
I'm looking up Australia. Someone carry the show.
So anyway, there is a Soyuz coming up. Seth has totally derailed me because he's
the Prime
Russian
Minister
now.
is a dude. I told you, it's Scott Morrison.
No, it is not.
No.
No.
Not according to Google.
Don't believe Google in this situation. What's on the Soyuz, Cat? What's on the Soyuz?
I don't care at this point. Hold on.
Prime Minister of Australian Prime Minister Scott
Morrison.
New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Yeah, she's got cool policies and like she's super effective and.
Wow, she's about my age too. How about that?
Oh,
you're old.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah. Though,
get off my clouds.
I like how for non-Americans it says partner on Wikipedia, but for Americans it's spouse. Like we don't get partners, we get spouses because we all know. Yeah. So.
Nice.
I guess okay. I mean.
What's her name?
I'm not gonna try to pronounce that.
That's all I just.
Of course he's not.
Ardern is her last name. Last name seems like Ardern. Jasita?
Oh, yeah, Harry's about to explode.
He's already exploded. What do you mean? Australia and New Zealand, that's basically the same thing. They just don't like it. Unless when it comes to, what's that game?
I don't know any New Zealand pop stars. I just know the Prime Minister. I don't know her, but... So
I thought you said you had a question for her, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure she listens, so go ahead. Go right ahead.
What's on the Soyuz capsule?
It's not a Soyuz, it's a Soyuz rocket, not a capsule.
Sorry, what's on the Soyuz vehicle?
The payload?
Let's see.
It's not people.
Do I need to crash this plane?
There is one more Soyuz flight in October, I think, that has NASA astronauts.
There's another, there's MS.
Or a NASA astronaut.
Yeah. There's another expedition launch coming up.
And that's probably what, I think that's like one of the reasons why Crew 1 moved from late September to October 23rd. It's like a traffic jam.
Yeah, send them all there. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not anything going to the ISS, so it's some kind of weird payload coming from Kazakhstan. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, probably
they have a rocket to get rid of.
Yes.
Yeah, they just have a payload, and they're just like, let's just shuck it into space.
Yeet.
Fine.
Yeet.
Yeah.
Speaking of eaters, that Vega's getting close, man. Vega's getting close.
So want that Vega to launch.
It's the supreme eater, man.
You know what? We almost could have gotten our own U.S. eater, but rest in peace. Rest in peace, Omega.
Which one?
Omega. Because that was solids on solids on
I don't think it was gonna fly as fast as the Vega.
I mean, it's solids on solids, dude. It's solids with solids. It's solids with solids boosters.
Vega is also for smaller payloads. Yeah. Omega was not, so it was not going to yeet off as fast. I promise you.
It's it would be similar to the Ares one, I think, because it basically uses a similar.
I don't know yeet either. I'm 29.
How do you pronounce yeet? How do you explain yeet? I don't know how to explain yeet. Like,
see this bottle cap from my beer? Yeet. That's basically it.
I don't. Yeah,
that's basically
I'm not young enough to understand the true meaning of yeet. I don't think that's just what us older people, the non-young people of high school and middle school. Yeah, I'm officially at the age where I'm no longer allowed to like know what things really mean or come up with new trends. That's all the high schoolers.
Yeah, you're waiting to get to that age where you become cool again.
Yes, I'm in. Oh, fuck you.
Ooh, call me butter. I'm on a roll tonight.
You're gonna be missing a important piece of hardware when.
I know where you live.
No, you don't know my address.
I've been there. I know where it is.
Oh, damn it!
Thank you, Zach. Oh man, so that's the crazy week. So there was so much going on. We brought Zach back on to help us cover it and everything like that. So
I had a tangent to take us on, but I forgot what it was.
Oh man, that's how the show goes. Good job, Seth. You see what you did?
That's not my fault. He forgot about it.
It was a really good tangent.
He's just getting old. His memory's going.
Be careful.
It's okay. I'm at the age where I have to stop eating certain foods because it's not going so well with my stomach.
Just wait, it gets worse.
I know
it gets so much worse.
It's terrible. One of the foods is pepperoni pizza.
Oh, that sucks.
And that's more of in the throat of.
It's in the throat, and then it's going. Yeah, it like I wake up the next morning just miserable, and I'm like,
yeah, you just burp out regret.
Yeah, that's the stage. That's the stage I'm on. That's the stage I'm on. Like where I wake up the next morning, I can't stop burping. Like I can't cough the stuff up. Yeah, like it's terrible.
So that's the weekend launches. It's a bunch of them. What else we got?
So in September, there's this is something I learned.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of fun.
Teach me, master.
there's the first New Shepard launch from Blue Origin of this year. The last one was in December, I think, of last year.
I'm glad they're starting the year off hot. Yeah, glad they're starting the year off hot. Yeah, first launch coming in late
I
rewatched Q4.
I rewatched their last flight, and they're like, "We'll be back soon." Like,
yeah, I'm glad. Yeah.
This is a fun thing, though. So I believe, and I reported that they'll launch in September. And there's been more evidence that that's the case. They just haven't said so because they're Blue Origin.
Yeah, they don't like us.
The initial
they don't
way,
like anybody.
The initial way that I learned that was from my day job as an Apple reporter. I was pitched on
plugged into 5mac.com.
I was pitched on a hard drive that's going to space and back, and their clip art was the shape of New Shepard, and it's like that's not generic.
Which is interesting, yeah, because we were talking about it. We're like, if they're gonna it's clip art, so like someone had to have made that,
right?
And if they're just gonna grab clip art off the internet, I have never seen a New Shepard shaped clip art.
Yeah,
who wants that anyway?
And it looks very phallic. I'll be honest with you. They should not outline this New Shepard.
No, this one is way more.
Yeah, you definitely should not be outlining this New Shepard without any context at all.
Yeah.
Well, so that was their like clip art for their promotion.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I was like, "I'll write about this. You know, it's interesting. Who's taking your hard drive to space?" And I'm like, "Oh, the client said we can't say." It's like
obviously.
Oh, that's obvious then. Like who would not say? And then I also just kind of realized that they're sending postcards to space. Like it was part of their nonprofit stuff.
Oh,
and and they're sending them in the first month of school going back. So I assume they meant like August or September. So
your investigative journalism. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Listen, if you wanna be secretive. But don't be so blatantly secretive that we all know what you're gonna do.
It's like if you're the only one keeping a secret, then it's obvious. Like,
yeah, I wonder what launch provider doesn't announce when they're launching or what they're launching. Oh, Blue Origin. Yeah.
Especially this close to a launch.
Yeah. Which launch provider just does a last minute? We're launching next week. Blue Origin.
Right.
Yeah. Well, okay. SpaceX does that too. We didn't know SpaceX was launching Starlink until this week, so.
Yeah, but it's Starlink, so they can pop up anytime. We've been through this. It's Starlink.
Yeah. They're like they're like a Nick Cage movie. You never know what you're gonna get it, but they might just show up.
And they steal the Declaration of Independence from you.
Yes. And they steal the Declaration of Independence. Can they do it? Can they do another one where they steal the Bill of Rights?
Can they do one where they steal something from the ISS? That'd be cool.
What if that's the movie they're gonna be doing with Tom Cruise?
Oh, that's
National
bad idea.
Intergalactic Treasure.
Bad idea.
Can we talk about where remotes are for the NRL mission?
Yes, so something different is going on this time. Probably because of the classified payload on board.
I mean, is it allowed?
Oh.
I'll let y'all take over.
I was just asking if it's allowed.
Oh.
I mean, if it's allowed,
we're already here, man.
Right. Yeah, that's right. We're here. So Daryl, back to you.
Daryl, back to you.
Oh, it's great. I gotta take the flag for it.
No, I got it. We're doing. Wait. What's the pad? The Apollo 1 pad.
Yeah.
We get to do
34.
34.
Yeah.
Oh God, we're terrible people.
I know this.
I call it the Apollo 1 pad because that's just what it is. So yeah, that's where we get to do remotes. So we had a good space exploring meeting. I love the background. We need you on, but no webcam. Like just where we can't see you, and you're just playing music. We're like, Zac Hall, hit it with the outro music, and you just start playing music.
Yeah.
I've got this. If I can figure out how to pipe it through. There's some really fun stuff there.
He came prepared.
He came prepared to be.
I usually pack super minimally. Like I just want to be able to walk out of the hotel and have. Not this time. Yeah. But I was inspired by Daryl's approach of pack everything just in case. It's like, I guess I could do that.
You're here for a good 2 weeks of nothing.
Week and a half, but yes.
Yeah. You're here for a while, so
better to have it and not need it than the other way around. So
I can't wait to pack for 2 weeks worth of clothes and go through them all in 5 days.
And buy new clothes at Kennedy.
I actually will need the.
Yes.
I will probably if Starlink.
Or Zach, you make a trip down to Ron John and buy all the NASA themed underwear that they have.
Ooh, I haven't been over there yet.
They have NASA themed underwear.
They have space underwear there. Yes, the PSD
I was at Discovery
brand.
Tower today or Exploration Tower today, and they had like all the things to do around the area, and it's like there's the zoo, there's Kennedy, etc. And then they had Ron John, and I was like, oh, well, I guess it's that serious.
Ron John is a serious place. That is valid.
It is.
Yeah, it is a serious place.
Really
I've never been there still though. I don't make it down that south.
Stop there and buy the PSD underwear.
I will if Starlink does launch this week. If it launches by Sunday, I will have to buy another. I might have to. I only have 2 Hawaiian shirts. I might have to buy more Hawaiian shirts. So.
And they've got.
Because I am partaking. I don't know if Matt Cutshaw's in the chat, but I am partaking in that Hawaiian shirt for launch day. So beautiful. So beautiful.
Musical interlude.
Because we don't know what else to talk about.
No, we don't.
We're just waiting in between this to come up with a topic.
Oh, topic. I can help here. Hang on.
Oh, there we go, Zach. As you can tell, we completely prepared for this call.
That's why we love Zach around here. Seth, you're fired.
No. I'm taking my logo with me.
So did you guys see this story? It was probably like a week and a half ago. I guess it's a week and a half old now. Where
old news.
No, it's super current, and then it's ongoing. So for the Artemis program to go back to the moon and send astronauts to the moon, NASA had this process of submit your bid for a modern human landing system. So I guess it's the first that's commercial, and they're not making it on their own or like pulling in one company to make it. They're taking I guess 3 different options, and they funded them in like the preliminary stage, and then they're gonna look at like what the best one is. And it's the national team, which is Blue Origin and others, and then it's I think it's like Blue Origin, Northrop Grumman, and then 2 others. And
everybody but Boeing.
Yeah, and then next is
you didn't.
And then
just
next,
stating a fact.
Yes,
in there is SpaceX with like a lunar version of Starship. In the middle is a company.
Draper.
Dynetics.
Dynetics. And Draper's part of the national team.
I just started listing off words. I thought that would make sense.
Yeah, Dynetics is like the second highest funded, and then there's SpaceX at the end. And like that's all that was like news, a few months ago. What was news a week ago is that there's like a federal prosecutors are investigating contact between Doug Lavero, who was the human space flight lead at NASA, who resigned like a few days before Demo 2.
I think it was a week. It was a week before. I think it was.
Yeah, something close to it.
Yeah, it was really weird timing. It's like we're about to send humans to space, and the human space flight lead like resigns, and he gave a reason of like, I made a bad decision. I was trying to expedite a process, and in the service of that, I made a bad call. And so like last week, Wall Street Journal reported out, and Reuters reported, secondly, that there was contact between Doug Lavero and a Boeing representative who I forget his name, but he's been on like Starliner calls and stuff. And what happened was there was Boeing's submission to make a human landing system was incomplete, and they were about to be put out of the process, like they won't be selected. And Doug Lavero told the guy over at Boeing, like, hey, this is what's going to happen, and you guys need to change this up, your submission up, to be considered to go further, or you're about to be kicked out. And that's why like he resigned, and that's what the investigation is over. It's like, were any crimes committed?
It's not just like federal prosecutors either. It's like a grand jury investigation. There's some real crap going on here.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that, and like it sucks because if you look at his like reason for resigning, where it's like, I was trying to do what's best for the program, and like you've got the Artemis program with like this 2024 deadline, and like it's like you need to do everything as fast as possible at whatever cost. And it's like, I can argue the case that like if Boeing is a trusted partner and they're about to make a mistake, to give them a heads up. Like, it wasn't allowed, but you could see it being for the best of the program.
I don't know, having another Boeing contract in the Artemis program would make anything better.
Yeah,
no.
They already had enough. They already have
in
enough
hindsight, like, fair enough, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
now, when did he supposedly make that contact with them? Did it say?
Might have been.
It was like a day or a few days before they were going to be pulled. They were going to be dismissed. Like, they were going to be rejected.
Okay.
And so it all happened before the proposal was selected. But then, like, since then, there's been. I mean, any way you slice it, like, Boeing didn't have a submission that was going to be selected.
Right. Yeah, I remember in another release somewhere, like when they first announced the 3, there was somewhere in there about Boeing's submission. It was like unflattering or unsatisfactory or something just like that. And you're like, oh.
And a lot of the attention then was that it was like, oh, because of Starliner, you know, failing in its first orbital flight test, that's why they weren't selected. And it you know, and I guess it really wasn't that. It was that Boeing didn't finish their homework in their submission.
Hey, like me in high school.
And even with help, like, you know, we don't know what happened next. Like, with help, did they change their submission and it still got rejected? Like, you know,
that would have been wow. You
but
got
that's
help
probably
from
the
the
case.
teacher and you still failed.
That's probably the case though. Like, if they're investigating that interaction, it's like, then they learned about it in retrospect. So,
yeah, it would be. I mean, that just would be funny. Like, wow, you got help from the teacher and you still failed the class.
And you know what else is weird? Somebody put out a graphic, because somebody's putting out graphics of everything, of all the upcoming, of all the upcoming lunar stuff, and I couldn't help but find it funny that, you know, they did everything to scale, and you've got Apollo lander, Dynetics,
the TFR,
Blue Origin,
by the way, the TFR.
Starship. Like, that's the ratio. I'm like, you know, Apollo lander, Starship. Like, everybody else go home. Starship's got it covered. It's obnoxious.
The TFR for NRL just got posted, by the way.
Ooh.
The temporary flight restrictions, which is what you have to.
Thank you
to Ashley. Breaking news live on air. We have the TFR for I have a Twitter. I follow a Twitter bot that just posts whenever there's a space operations TFR, which put me down a rabbit hole this weekend because
weird.
There was one out in the middle of Utah, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, what is in the middle of Utah? And I'm like,
ooh.
I mean, I can't remember if White Sands is in Utah. No, White Sands is in New Mexico.
Hey, I heard that Firefly and Relativity have started on their pads at the Cape.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Harry.
Thank you, Harry. No, we're talking about this. This is more and more interesting. So this Twitter bot just like tweets it out there. I'm like, what's in the middle of Utah? And so I start looking like, I'm with Harry. I'm tabbing with Harry. I'm like, what's out here? Like, I had to decipher the coordinates because they were in a different version than what we normally use coordinates in. And I was gonna have them like
were they metric coordinates?
No.
Or imperial?
They were degrees, minutes, seconds. Which, yeah. Well, okay. Here's a little lesson for you. Each degree is made up of about 60 minutes, and each minute is broken up into seconds. 1
Just
minute.
Laugh at the joke.
I don't care about your damn joke.
Oh wait, is it about Fahrenheit and
yeah.
Celsius? I wasn't listening.
Yeah, it's metric. Yeah.
Nice.
Daryl. I sent you the coordinates, Harry. There you do. But I found it. It's in the where it is. It's like it's just this like ranch or like some private property that has like they think aliens live there and they're gonna launch a rocket or something.
Is it Tory Bruno's ranch and he's just doing some testing on his own?
I would make sense if that was Tory Bruno's.
Is it the set of Space Force on Netflix?
I don't think so.
Is that what it is?
It's some weird.
that'd be
it's
great.
some weird paranormal. Like it's weird. It's weird. It's just weird. But it was a rabbit hole that took me a few hours this weekend.
And this is also somebody who did not know about who being in Promontory, Utah. I had to tell him.
I knew they had. I knew Northrop Grumman was in Utah. I didn't remember where though their testing site was. I don't remember what the city was, and it's promontory. Yes. So, and I was like, is that where it is? Like, I don't think this is the coordinates of where. Maybe they're doing some like static fire test. And then when Daryl says it's promontory, I'm like, oh no, this is like hundreds of miles away from promontory.
No, they're not going to test it like right next to their office in promontory. They're going to go like way out in the backyard.
This is not their testing site. This is not their testing site.
Oh, Seth, Harry said where you screwed up. You forgot to send the coordinates upside down.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, man.
Harry, thanks for being cool about that.
And they need to be
awesome.
And they need to be in metric as well. Sorry.
Yes, metric coordinates upside down for Harry. Yeah, Work with the guy. Come on, man.
I think it's like multiply by 141 and then something. I don't remember, but.
But anyway,
yeah. So I didn't know firefighters started working on their beds at the Cape. I think maybe I saw a tweet about it, but I don't remember.
I didn't know either.
I didn't read about it though.
Red chat.
Daryl, you were nodding your head. You talk about it. This is all you, man.
What?
Talk about Firefly.
It's I don't know. It's a bug that lights up at night.
All right. Yeah. No. I guess. I'm really looking forward to Firefly. So. The guitar this episode is probably from the craziest episode we've done.
Oh, this has been so much fun. This has been a great show. They're all great shows. I love doing this show, but man, this one has gone.
This has gone
crazy.
Downhill.
So, I guess how long have we been going for?
About an hour.
About an hour. I guess we'll call it a show then.
Oh wait.
Let's go for 2 more hours.
No.
But a different time zone.
No, I have to get stuff. I have a pack for tomorrow.
My old man bladder can't take that.
You guys see where the Blue Origin BE4 engine is still being troubleshooted?
Yes. You did shot?
Here, because we haven't done a meme in a while.
Oh, about memes.
I gotta find
I will
Somebody's
share
got a
meme.
notification.
Yeah, someone got notified.
Sorry.
This is my meme for the week.
Oh, wait, I need to find it on the Mac.
Oh, guys.
I am not using... I'm not using my normal setup in case nobody noticed.
Oh, yeah, because he doesn't have his R5 anymore.
Did you guys see Harry on Pressing for Flight last week?
I did. It was a great show, Harry.
Memes.
Yeah, he's very handsome. Like,
Harry, we love you. You're great.
Objectively, like his avatar doesn't do him justice.
But SpaceX Master Race has some great memes. This should really be sponsored by SpaceX Master Race because I just keep on tweeting their memes.
Yeah.
This was posted after the hop of SN5.
Didn't you already share that?
Did I share this already?
I think so.
Oh, what happened with Starship this week? They had a...
Oh, it had a static fire, yes.
A static fire that didn't go bad.
Well, we were also very confused what happened afterwards.
Because it didn't vent for a while, and then it didn't vent.
Yeah, it was taking a while.
And then Star Hopper had, like, red eyes.
I have a feeling... I don't think I've shown this before. Have I shown this before?
I think so.
Okay, do I have another meme in my bookmarks that I can share?
I hope so.
Come with the space talk, stay for the compliment.
Stop.
Nope, I have no more memes. It's evil tango.
Seth, you are the meme.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, tonight you are the meme with the way this is going.
Yep, I'm the meme. There we go. You're welcome, everyone. I'm the meme.
This would have been very different without you, Daryl. When that was like the orders were like fill in for Daryl, it would have been like.
Well, we would.
Yeah.
Who dat? Go Saints! Like
if Daryl wasn't here, I probably would have asked Julie to come on. Then we would have had a whole other conversation.
These damn hurricanes really screwed me up. So.
You have no memes?
I'm glad you were here.
Memes show around.
Memes.
I got nothing. We've kind of fallen off the wagon with.
We will get back to memes next week. I promise.
No, I only come for the memes.
Well, come back next week. And in the week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that.
Whose idea was it to have weekly memes?
I think mine.
Was it you?
I think we both. I think I said it, but I think we were both thinking it.
Yeah.
That's cute.
It's probably one of those things where we just need to. You know what we need to do? We need to do the memes on our Twitter. There we go.
So memes are for subscribers.
That's way too much complicated. It's way too much coordination for us, man. I don't know, man. All right. So We good? Anyone else want to talk about things?
We're good. We got a hell of a week coming up.
I'm gonna get some sleep. Oh wait, I get to sleep tomorrow. Yes. Oh wait, no, I don't because I want to do photography stuff. So
I get to sleep.
I'm thinking about getting up early in the morning, going to the beach.
I usually start work at 8 o'clock, and I get to start work at 9 in the Eastern time zone.
So now you actually have to work 9 to 5.
Yes.
Hey, congratulations, my man.
Yeah. I mean, can you just put up a picture of Starhopper with red eyes? Like, that's all that we need for a meme this week.
I don't have a picture of Starhopper with red eyes, so I'm sorry.
Okay. I'll send you one. Don't worry.
You can share it. Why don't you just share it?
I think I have to reboot.
Uh-oh.
No, I mean, if I wanted to share, I'm gonna put it in chat. Then you click it.
Oh my gosh.
Private chat. And
well, it shows up on stream. So
No, Zoom chat.
I know it shows up on stream because I'm just viewing the whole. It's whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot the red eyes. Yeah, there we go.
Staring those red eyes for a second.
There's 3 red eyes. Are you sure that's his eyes?
What do you think it is? You think it's his brake lights, like tail lights?
Sure. Daryl's confused. Daryl's just looking. He's confused.
I'm. No, man, I'm good. Good.
And with that, we thank you all for somehow making it through this episode because we have to, and it was a treat to have you with us. Thank you, everyone, for coming by the stream. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I don't know if I can talk over that.
Talk louder.
Thank you, everyone, for leaving a like and subscribing and smashing that notification bell and leaving a review because that all greatly helps us out. And I know you guys all love us very much. If you guys would ever, I don't know where I was going with that conversation. So
and you would ask him for money.
Give us money on Patreon.
Yes, we do have a Patreon.
There you go. Let's be direct about it. Give us your money on Patreon.
I don't know what I was going to do. I wasn't going to plug Patreon, but it is a link in the description.
I want my share.
Yeah. Share, but,
okay.
All right.
And also this week and going on forward, make sure to pay attention to spaceexplorer.com. You're going to have articles coming out from all 3 of us.
And our
articles
Twitters.
and content.
Yep.
About all of these launches plus other stuff, so definitely check us
out
on there.
We will be having great photos coming out hopefully this week. I get to go up to the Cape, which means I get to be artsy with my photos. I get to go do stuff. I don't know what that meant, but we'll see you guys all next week.